Ẹni tight fed yẹn Káyọ̀dé ni. Wọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. Wọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé kékeré náà ti wá gan láti kékeré? Ilé dádì ẹ̀. Mọ́tò ńlá ìgbòho ká máa wọlé dádì ẹ̀. Mọ́tò ńlá ìgbòho ká máa wọlé. Ọmọ àdúgbò. Káyọ̀dé àti Jímọ̀ bá ti fẹ́ ṣèwà. Àyè òkè yódò. Àlọ́ àbá ṣèwà wẹ́rẹ́ ajíná. Ẹ̀pẹ́ dìkàrà. Èyí ọ̀nì náà dìkàrà. Bàbá ti pẹ̀ wà gbàgbọ́. Ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ agbẹ́fini sílé. Àlọ́ jẹ́ bí àlọ́.
Mama Africa, your children are home. Oh. Oh. Julio, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué te pasa, eh? Uy, uy, uy. Qué rápida, Elena.
No. For celebration. So maybe we can go around the golf course. Mama came with us. Mama. And let's have a bow. Right there. And I'm here too, so we will be celebrating Elena's. At least part of it will be today. Tomorrow will be other celebration as well. So, Emma Salo. Me de one bang. Emma Salo. Emma Bo. My Bo. So, yeah. We got some asala. Walnut. Lè jẹ yẹn Elena mi mọ̀ kan tó ń ṣe pẹ̀lú yẹn. Anyways, gbogbo yẹn mú kọ̀ọ̀kan ń bẹ̀. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Please take it and give Mama there. Mide náà fẹ́ bẹ́ sókè. Ẹ máa bọ̀ Mide, wá lọ bẹ́ lọ́hùn yẹn, máa bọ̀. Ẹ ká lọ báyìí, wá lọ bẹ́. Màá ti jókòó síbẹ̀ yẹn. Màmá ṣẹ́yìn náà máa bá wa bẹ́. Ẹ bẹ́. Pablo, Mide wants to, in fact, no. Jẹ́ kí èmi àti ẹjọ́ lọ síbí báyìí. Máa bọ̀. Èmi àti Mide. I'll take Mide over there. Àjọ jókòó, ṣó ti gbọ́? Àkàjọ lọ jókòó sórí ibẹ̀ yẹn. Àjókòó báyìí. Ibi tí Bella wà yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n bíbà la máa dúró sí. Rafa, máa bọ̀, bá mi jókòó síbí báyìí. So we're seated on this thing. Ó lè gbé mi ṣubú. Ó láti jókòó síwájú mi. Ó lè gbé mi ṣubú. Ó láti gbé mi ṣubú. Jókòó. Okay, so we're seated here. Bella, jókòó. Ṣé
Oui, salta. 1, 2, 3.
Are you ready?
Oh, Mide. Le gusta. Le encanta. Espera, Tulio, espera. Chicos, ¿dónde está mamá? ¿Dónde está mamá? ¿Eh? ¡Ah! Mamá. Oh.
Is not cool.
Actually, that was my challenge. You're coming out of its butt. Mama. Oh. Hey.
Wait, what? I was supposed to go from here?
Either way is weird. You did the caterpillar. Congratulations. Hey, Quisha. That was my challenge. Okay, Mide. Te ayudo. Whoop.
Later.
Ọlọ́jọ́ ìbí ìjókòó ẹ̀ o, ṣe wéré kó dá wa lóhùn. Ọlọ́jọ́ ìbí ìjókòó ẹ̀ o, ṣe wéré kó dá wa lóhùn. Ta ló ń ṣọjọ́ ìbí yẹn tó fún mi ló ṣọjọ́ ìbí. Tó fún mi ló ṣọjọ́ ìbí rẹ̀ káwá yọ̀ fún. Tó fún mi ló ṣọjọ́ ìbí. Tó fún mi. Ẹ kọrin fọmọ yẹn káwá yọ̀ fún. Cumpleaños feliz. Cumpleaños feliz, te deseamos todos. Cumpleaños feliz. Happy birthday, dear Elena. Happy birthday, dear Happy birthday, dear Elena. Happy birthday, dear Elena. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elena. May you have many more, many May you have many, many more. May you have many, 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 many more. May you have many, many more. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elena.
Woohoo!
Desea algo primero. Ajá, muy bien.
Con joy,
Feliz
Bio.
cumpleaños, hija. Cumpleañera de
Con joy,
7 años. Besito.
Báǹsì, ó ti fọmọ ọdún méje. Ṣé inú rẹ̀ dùn pé ìlọ́jọ́ ìbí ẹ̀? Kò báyìí. Bàbá ti ṣe kéèkì fún ẹ. Fún wọn nìkan, kẹ̀yẹ́ tà
Sentada en el
fún wọn
sofá,
nìkan.
además. Qué reina.
Un grande.
¿Te gusta? Da.
Àti Mídé náà, ọ̀ọ́. Àti Mídé náà. Mídé
Ok,
náà fẹ́.
necesitáis dos boles.
Ajá.
Un bol no has cantado, Rafa.
Rafa, kọrin òní lè
Mide
jẹ́
ha
ọkọ mi
cantado,
yẹn.
Mide va a comer. Pero Rafa se quedaba ahí en silencio, sin decir nada. Sentado en el piso.
Ó yá máa fún gbogbo yín náà máa fún àti Rafa náà máa fún ọ náà ṣùgbọ́n bá sunkún mọ́ ṣùgbọ́n. Fún ọjọ́ ìbí o, máa ṣe púpọ̀ o.
The next day.
So now they are starting the gutters to start installing the gutters. Those are the things they'll be using. Let me show you guys the back of the house. Hold on one moment. So this is the back of the house, and that is that place right there. So you see this gorodom is about 4,000 liters. We will have to put it in there to be, and the gutters you see they're doing up front, they'll do it all the way from up there all the way around this top house, so that it will be collecting into this gorodom that will be over there to collect rainwater. They'll put a platform in there so it will be raised a little bit. So this is an unexpected expenses that we didn't expect, because we were depending on using rainwater and just pumping water to the two what do you call it, gorodom there. But this we had to do because the water is condemned. We can't use it anymore. The water is older than my dad, and it's filled with bacteria. We can't even purify it or boil it. It smells bad, and it's just bad. Anyways, we will be doing this. This is the project that's going on. They are bringing some granite stone and also sand so they can begin to install the gorodom there. They're still trying to figure out how to do the gutter, because they said the ladder might not work. They need scaffolding. But in the meantime, there is sand. They're dropping sand now, and then they'll bring what do you call it? They'll bring granite. Mompa! So they're about to drop the sand, and then they will do the granite in a moment. Look at that. They are dropping the sand right now. These are nice, beautiful sand. You just drop the sand. So they're discussing how they can work without scaffolding, with two ladders, how to do the gutters. It seems almost impossible, but we don't know if it's going to be possible. We don't know how it will work. That's the sand. They've dropped it. Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, Tulio. Ó ti pọ̀ gan ni. Ẹ máa bọ́ nílé. Ó pọ̀. Anyways, so it has to be tomorrow again. Ẹ máa bọ̀, Tulio. Ṣílẹ̀kùn kó máa bọ̀. It has to be tomorrow before they get started on building the platform for the gorodom.
So guys, giving a few updates of what's going on around the house. So the kids, we're keeping them cooped up in here, which they're very happy for. Actually, they requested it while we're setting up scaffolding. We rented with these guys so that they can get the what do you call those? Gutters up here. So hopefully we can collect as much rainfall as possible to fill up the gorodom on the other side, the water tank. Mama has been running around everywhere, super busy. She was so busy yesterday she couldn't hardly get out of the house. There were all these people coming for this, for that, for the other thing. They were telling them, we need scaffolding. She's like, where do I get scaffolding? So calling this person, calling that person, trying to figure things out while trying to manage buying materials, because you have to buy materials yourself in a lot of cases. Some workers, they won't even arrive unless you have the materials, or similar to places in South America where you have to also have the tools for them. Luckily here, most of them have tools, but if you have extra tools, you know, it helps out with the work. So, but anyways, that's what they're doing now. So they're setting up the scaffolding. You can see someone's foot right there as they're trying to build this up. In the meantime, I'm going to try to run back out to the garden and finish up some things there. There's a guy that was helping me. He's not feeling too well today, but he's supposed to be somewhere around here to come help me out, finishing up the other side, and then we'll have two gardens, two plots. One severely protected from chickens, so I'm gonna have to set up a fence for that one, kind of like how we did in the back here. At least a temporary one, because it's not our land. So. But anyways, so they're setting this up now.
They're doing it over there as well. So it's about to rain, so we hope to get it done today because we had to rent the scaffold, and we hope they finish it off today. This is one of the gutters here. Aha, look at all the gutters being built. Eh? Tulio, kí ló ń ṣe mẹ́rin? Àti rí nǹkan ìṣe bẹ́yẹn. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o. Aha. Kí lẹ wí? Lóòótọ́ 25. Ta ló máa san? Mo ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀, mo ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Oh wow, okay, wọ́n ti ń ṣe tẹ̀lé náà. Lóòótọ́. So this thing is also going on. Let's see. So they are building the platform for the gorodom. So it will all look nice when it's all done. So, and the guys over there say if they show their face, they'll be celebrity, or I'll have to pay. They'll charge me for it. Anyways. Elena, Tulio kò yẹ kó sí mẹ́ rárá. Ó yá máa bọ̀, jẹ́ ká lọ sókè ká lọ wọ Encanto. Má bọ̀, jẹ́ ká jọ lọ. Tẹ̀lé mi. Má bọ̀, wá lọ jẹun, wá lọ jẹ iṣu. Wọ́n ti ń ṣe lọ. Iṣu. Dádì kò ń jẹ iṣu. Eléyìí ń ṣe òyìnbó o. It's all good. So it's coming along well, and we're excited about this improvement in the house. Kilowi, this is the finishing touch of the platform that the gorodom will be on. So they finished it, and the kids are now playing with the rest of the stuff that they left. So, okay,
the next day.
Saludadla.
Let me see me there.
Kurolema.
How are you? Àwọn boys lẹ kó jáde.
Es vuestro primo, es vuestro primo. Vuestro primo está ahí. ¿Quieres conocer a tu primo de nuevo? Sí. Okay.
I'll be back.
It's okay, it's okay. Kuburu.
And
Mideo.
stay inside. Stay inside. Stay with your sister.
Oya, quédate aquí. People around here, even relatives, they can't help but speak English to our kids. Even if they see, a child from around here and they'll speak Yoruba to them. But then they see our kids and they speak English. It's like we never left Uganda. It's the same sort of thing. I even talked to a relative, it was an uncle with us, and I was like, why are you speaking Yoruba to these? Like, I thought maybe he doesn't speak Yoruba much, because he speaks to our kids only in English. And then he turned and he spoke to this child in pure Yoruba, and I'm like, there's people, they still don't get it, that our children, their first language is Yoruba. I mean, their first language is also Spanish, so they have two. They're bilingual, and they're learning, they learn some bits of English here and there in Uganda and some in school, and they pass that around, but their English is not all there. I mean, it's not, and it's something that we want to work on when we start, teaching them soon. And we've already been doing it, I've been working with them on reading English, and I've been starting to read, because I used to only read Spanish or English translated to Spanish books. So now I'm trying to read English books to them as well, so that way they can hear, different dialects and things like that. Because I'll read to them in different dialects rather than just doing American the whole time. Sometimes I'll do Southern American, sometimes I'll do Scottish, sometimes I'll do Indian, sometimes I'll do whatever, just to kind of get them used to different accents and whatnot. But yeah, anyways, the point is trying to teach them English at home, and to build that English that they do play in, that's like weird mixed Ugandan, Luganda mixed with all these different things, and it's not something that anyone understands anywhere outside of our kids. So I'm like, we need to help you with that. So they don't speak English, guys. Our kids don't speak English much. They can answer a few, how are you, I'm fine, things like that, but that's it. They don't know English, guys. I wish people would get that in their head. They don't know English. But anyways, they just keep speaking to them in English. So hopefully people will start speaking them in more Yoruba and whatnot. But anyways.
So guys, we have a Q&A happening about education. Are we putting our kids in school in Nigeria? We are here to answer all of your questions. We have so many comments, so many questions. We're here to answer them in a live Q&A that we're happening. So
we're hoping to have a passionate discussion.
Yes.
Enjoyable, passionate.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that, guys.
The next day.
So Mama is with some of the people getting pig manure over there, and in the meantime, and it's vegetarian pig manure, so it doesn't even have a bad smell or anything. It's very nice. Yeah, we came across these people, the Baba there, his home. He's actually a very close friend to our Baba, our daddy. So we didn't know that. They were best friends growing up, and they're still very close friends, and they'll stay at each other's houses and stuff. We had no idea. So anyways, we met him through another family member, and he's like, yeah, take all of this pig manure, which is excellent. It's very good for. Hey, kui shema. Hey, Caro. Yeah, I like how people greet me. It's nice, except when they say, "Oi, boo." Anyways, so anyways, I'm on the way to chop some things and hack some things with a panga. What do you call it? Machete, and use the hoe a bit as well, clear some area, because we have some crops that we want to plant. We're waiting on some family members to bring some seeds, so we'll get planting these things, maize, beans, things like that. So we're loading up the pig manure right now, and I was looking at this truck. It's called Montana Air Force. Reminds me of a truck my dad had in Montana, and he was in the Air Force too. Alright, let's get this up. And they came back with the last load. Ooh, that truck is way down. So, with all this rain, and then a long dry season. So I was thinking it would cover about 1/3, and I'm right. It's a good amount, but it's only about 1/3. So I'm gonna ask 2 guys to help tomorrow. I'll be working in the other garden over there while they're slashing along the highway, and then I'll come back and pick them up with them. So hopefully between the 2 of them they'll be able to do enough tomorrow to cover the rest that's left, and then maybe one more day to finish out, and then a little bit on the other side. Right, finished it out, and just in time. Looks like the wind and the rains are coming. Listo? So we just now put the ash in, and now we're gonna put the manure. Okay, so this is the next day, and like I said, I dug all these rows. No, Tulio! So Tulio's gonna help me putting inputs in here, and then we'll cover them over a bit, so that way they're already ready. This one is already ready for, you know, carrots and things like that, beets, onions. So we can do like 2 or even 3 rows here. But I already put the input, so you can see a little bit sticking out of the manure, fairly fresh manure, and some ash as well in the bottom. So that way, and then I covered a little bit with soil, so that way it can rot a bit on its own and also protect the seeds or the seedlings once we put them in. So for the seeds, we'll just kind of put a few, cover a bit when it's time to plant. Right now it's not time. And then for the onions, I'm already seeding them, so I'm gonna cover it over first, and then just do little dibble holes with a little dibble stick, and then put them in, poke the dibble hole to push the soil back on it, and then that'll be it. So that's how these basins are done. You see the tomatoes are already doing quite well. So I brought these 2 to the farm today, and we did some peat moss work, and now we're going to, well, not peat, but yeah, peat stuff. And now we're gonna eat these that we bought on the way as snacks, because we didn't have any other snacks. So what we were working on was mixing organic cocoa peat with some potting soils. We mixed that in here, and then they helped me do this 200 cell tray. We haven't filled them all yet. We did some celery here, did some cabbage, Napa cabbage that we had, and also some cream tomatoes, black cream tomatoes here. And then we're gonna do more tomatoes when we get home. I forgot to bring the seeds with us. Atiada, coipeu, coipeu.
Atepa, yonde ilewa, eni kodeyo, adeba totutu. Isso.
Ishakpa, laisiru,
Ati egusi.
coipeu, coipeu. Looking into the seeds and saying, okay, I can plant some things now. So anyways, sorry, my hand's shaking. I've been hoeing a lot this morning. But the kids, I had to get them back here because they were over there sleeping, quote unquote, just resting. They said they were so tired just watching me work. I'm like, oh well, they'll learn. So we're planting some sweet corn. Tulio's helping. Espera, Tulio, espera, he's putting ash in the holes. Espera, Tulio, mete eso. I had to pause, so he's gonna have to pause too. Some Silver Queen sweet corn.
Una aquí y
Están siendo muy grandes ayudas.
quiero sentarme. Yo también.
Muy bien. Tenemos muchas más semillas de tomate.